Alright, are you passionate about blockchain? Do you want to know how you can create a blockchain account? This video is basically aimed to show you how you can create a blockchain account within seconds. So follow with me. Just come into your search engine, type in MC Voltex because we want to create a Voltex account which is the same as a blockchain account. In the first place, search into the menu. You're going to click our link. So what do you have to do in the first place? In the first place, you need to first register. And on registration, you just come and then fill up this form. It's very easy. Just fill in your first name, last name, email address, and then password. So let me just use my name for the case purpose for this case study. So my name is Patrick, therefore I'm going to fill in my name. I'm going to fill in my last name, which is Kainga, my email address, www.kaingapatrick@gmail.com, and then I'm going to create a password for this wallet. Let me just use the word password for this case study. So I'm going to use the word password. After that, I click register. Immediately I register, my account is going to be ready and created. And what I have to do is to log in. So they say this email is already taken because I had already created an account previously. So the account, the platform captured my details already. So what I have to do is just to input my email to make sure that I can re-log in. So after putting in my email and password, I'm going to click login. Immediately when I click login, the platform is going to be ready and available for use and it's going to open up. And what I'm going to do is to create a wallet in this case scenario. So let me just take you through a simple few steps for you how you can create a wallet. So when the platform is ready, check on your left menu. Here it is indicated wallet. Click on the word wallet. Come and click where there is create a wallet and import a wallet. Come and choose the option which includes import a wallet, and what you have to do is simply click it and generate a recovery phrase. So just click on generate a recovery phrase, and what you have to do is basically to note these key aspects because you have to note them during the recovery process of your, for example, when you lose your wallet, when your account has issues, you're going to need them. So get a phone, take a picture and store them for future purposes. Then after that, come and set any password of choice. Let me just use the word password for this case study. I'm going to just type in the word password, and then I'm also going to confirm the same. So let me just confirm the word password as well. So after confirming my password, I click continue. And when I click continue, it's going to request me to give my wallet a name. Let me just name it anyhow. So I can, let me say home items. Let me just give it a name as home items. So after giving it my name as home items, I'm going to search. Because here we are dealing with blockchain, you must know the different chains or the chain networks. So there are basically very many. We have Ethereum, we have Base, we have Polygon, among others. So for this case, I'm going to first of all show you how we can use the same chain swap. For example, I'm going to be swapping from Ethereum to Ethereum, but of different tokens. So let me just use the word Ethereum as my chain in this case scenario. But however, in the next video, I'll show you how we can transact using the cross-chain swap. So let me just use Ethereum for this case scenario, and I'm going to create a chain with Ethereum. So I'm going to import a wallet, and once I click import wallet, the wallet is going to be created already, and it's going to appear on your menu as you can see here on the topmost. So after that, I'm going to then show you how we can create the first swap, and here is also a few short steps. What you have to do is also come on your left menu, click the word swap as it's indicated here. Last time we've been creating a wallet, now I want to show you how can you create your first swap. So come and click on the word swap. After clicking on the word swap, it is going to indicate you from which chain are you transacting to a chain. If it's a same chain network, I'm going to be transacting from Ethereum to Ethereum. So that is why I chose Ethereum in the first place. So after choosing Ethereum, in this case, I'm also going to choose the token. Let me say I'm going to be transacting from USDT to USDC. So in this case, but under the same chain swap. So I'm going to choose USDT in this case. So here it is indicating that the minimum amount you can swap is 5, the 5 tokens. So meaning that on your account you must have 5 coins and above. So let me All right, so we are dealing with the same chain swap, and we are transacting from Ethereum to Ethereum, but of different coins. So here it is that it is indicating that the minimum amount you can swap is 5 tokens, meaning that on your account you must have 5 coins and above. So let me assume that on my account I have, let me say, 10 tokens, and I want to transact, let me say, 6. So here I'm going to indicate 6 as the amount of tokens which I want to transact. So after that, I'm going to also come here and then choose another network, because for this case I showed you that in this video I'm going to be basically focusing on the single or the same chain swap. But however, in the next video I'll show you how you can transact on the cross chain swap. So here I'm also going to be transacting to Ethereum. Let me just type in Ethereum and of different tokens. So here I'm transacting from USDT, but to another, for example, let me say in this case, let me transact the coins okay, let me just say to the get token. So let me say if at all I'm transacting from USDT to the get token, but under the Ethereum chain or the Ethereum network, here it is going to indicate that token, the impact, it is the amount, it is going to indicate this dashboard and showing the let me just call it the frequency. So it is going to show you how much you are going to earn and how much you're going to make out of this transaction. So if at all is ready, you can now place the word swap. Immediately you place the word swap, it's going to process and it's going to give you immediate results there and then. It doesn't take time, it's real time, and it works perfectly well. So it is indicating my insufficient balance because I don't have any coins on my balance in my account, but the transaction will also reflect onto your dashboard here. As you see, it's going to reflect real time and real quick. So what you have to do is basically to, first of all, create a wallet, to log in onto the platform, create a wallet, and from there you can be able to to swap frequently and multiple times. So we have been looking at the same chain swap, but however we also have what we call the cross chain swap. Under the cross chain swap, you can use another coin, another chain. Let me just name this. Okay, we can leave this as Ethereum, and let me say, for example, I want to transact from USDT. Under the cross chain swap, you have to use another chain. So when it comes here, let me say I'm going to also use, let me say, 6 tokens or 6 coins for this case, but I'm to a different chain. Let me just, instead of Ethereum, because I want to try out the what we call the cross chain, let me just use the base chain for this case. So when I choose base, it is going to reflect, but under base still there are different coins, there are different tokens which I can choose from. So let me say I want to now to choose from I'm transacting USDT from Ethereum to base, but of the Brit coins. So it is going to fetch the quote, and the quote will basically appear here, down here. So it is still fetching the best quote. If at all the quote appears, it is going to display it in real time. So as indicated here, it is not able to display the best quote because no valid liquidity path found. Yeah. So then we can try to use another token. Let me just choose another instead of the Brit. Let me just use another one. So let me just choose this one instead, and it continues to fetch. As it continues to fetch, it's going to display it in real time. So any swap, any coin you choose must be there must be brief connectivity between the two. So here you're going to see that the single chain swap is far better, or the same chain swap is far better than the double chain. But however, you can transact on any of the two. So that's how it works. So you can choose any other swap. It can be Polygon, it can be base. So depending on you as a person and for what you want to transact you as a person. Thank you so much for following up, and I am able and I will be willing